Good evening. Welcome back to Flying in Space with Planet Head. Let me just try this here real quick. I hope my mic is doing a little bit better there. Somebody told me my mic was being a little bit quiet recently. So let's see if there is one other thing here. Da-da-da. Oh, that's the brightness of the screen there. That's not helpful. I think it's working. Just so you guys can see here. Sorry, guys. Uh, So this is my hub here for OSB, and I am just staring off into space as you're watching. Some good news, some really good news. Hold on, let me just try this one last thing here. Sound settings. Just wondering if my mic is. Hello, Mr. Sound Settings. Thank you. Microphone. I think I'm okay here. Microphone, razor, blah, blah, blah. Volume is all the way up. Well, that's as good as I can do right now. I think you can hear me. Um, hey, sorry about that. I am a little bit out of it today. Well, with it, but out of it, as you can tell. Um, one big real life news piece and one in-game news piece that will allow me to do a little bit more and a lot more. And a lot going toward the future. Um, if any of you have been watching any of my videos for quite some time, I've been a little bit infatuated with possibly going overseas for the first time to I've never been out of the country except for maybe when I was a little toddler. We went up to Canada once. Um, and I had been thinking I really wanted to go to the Eve Fanfest whenever they announced it. They just announced it a couple weeks ago. I did a quick video on that. And just saying that it was announced, but it's in September of next year. And in my Discord channel that we've got, you guys are more than welcome to join. Um, the one of the fellows in there posted up a picture of his ticket that he got for FanFest. And since this is a public forum, I don't mind putting these names up there. Long story short, um, Vingard Shan, great guy. He actually was part of the Eve. Oh shoot, was it Vienna? I think it was Vienna that they had some great. They had a great outing there. Yeah, Eve Vienna. Um, but he sent me this, and then he has gotten his ticket to go. And I ran around work today telling people I was the greatest nerd in all of my building, and there's over 500 people in my building, because I went and purchased my ticket for eFanFest 2023. Um, and so I am ready to roll. I got the triple extra large t-shirt size. But so I am ready to go. I can't believe I actually ordered it so far in advance. I never do that sort of thing. To be blunt, um, I turned 50 this year, and my goal was to. I had talked about it for years of going river rafting down the Grand Canyon, and when COVID hit, I missed the signups for the one river rafting trip I wanted to go on. So we just did a trip out that way, a road trip for 2 weeks, which was really awesome. But I never did get to go down the Grand Canyon, and that and Vingard spurred me on to do this, because if you're ever going to do something, um, yeah, this sets it in stone for me. I'm definitely doing everything in my power to go, and now I get to start having fun planning out the trip. So if any of you guys are going, I will see you there. I'm actually currently planning on trying to spend a week in Iceland. Now it is 10 months away, um, but I would love to spend like the 18th through like the 23rd or something like that. But in the channel, in my Discord channel, there is a Project FanFest 20, um, and that's where I'm just going to start throwing some stuff up there. So out of game, I am super jazzed, and it's going to be tough for me not to be looking up hotel rooms and sites to see and restaurants and coffee shops and bars. And uh, I'll try to throw some stuff up here randomly on that. In game, and I'm not going to do a whole lot of gameplay today because it is a weekday and it's my work day. But I did have one big update, and I'll tell you guys what I did yesterday. Um, I went in and I was scouting down. You've seen me recently doing some wormhole scouting to try to get some items for um, uh, building ships out here. And the one thing that I was lacking was rigs. I was trying to build specific rigs, and the salvage that I was getting from the ships out here was not giving me what I needed. It was leaving out, and I'll just show you here, I wasn't able to get these smashed trigger units. Now I have 25 of them. How did I get those 25? Well, I was trying to do, I'm going to go ahead and stack these. Um, I was trying to do an experiment because I knew after a little while and I was salvaging all these ships, I knew I couldn't get it. So I was wondering, can I um, either find relic sites within wormholes, or maybe if I were to jump straight through into nullsec, be able to get those. And I was able to do that yesterday. Yesterday I found a wormhole, uh, and let's see here, and it went to Tenerife. It was a straight wormhole, straight from where I'm at right now in Malta. And it went straight through to Tenerife, and it landed in MS1 TAC KJ. I don't think it's still there. I haven't checked as I came on today. But the one thing that I had really not paid much attention to is, or thought about for a while, but this is something that you explorers that are out there. Um, this is a faction player controlled area owned by this constellation is owned by the Patriot Alliance or whatever it is. But if you notice here, a lot of these areas are controlled by player corporations. I started off here and flew all through these different sections right in this area, these 6 different spots here, and I found one data site and one relic site. Didn't take me very long. I did not see hide nor hair of anybody, because a lot of times there's two things that could happen in NPC in player controlled nullsec. One, they could be pushed out toward their edges or their home stations, and that's where they're farming their stuff. Or two, they could be on another time zone. A lot of these alliances and corporations are under one time zone because they're friends of people who got together. So let's say if they were on a Asian time zone, and I'm on a United States time zone, I might not see hardly anybody in these areas. And the 6 systems that were here, nobody was there. I found a relic site, and I was able to scan it down, and I was able to get my relics. So this is a realistic way that I can get the items that I need to build my PvP ships. So now I can start building the rigs and start looking for wormholes to go back and fight in PvP and faction warfare space. So now that I know I can get the materials that I want to build these cheap ships, now I just have to get them built and then start practicing. And my goal is work days. I will explore um, and um, and that would be my Wednesday through kind of Saturday night to uh, explore and uh, build the ships, and then on Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays, do that, but also mainly focus on looking for wormholes to faction warfare low sec space, so I can get back to practicing on my PvP. So, big announcements, big stuff going on. I'm pretty happy with what's happened here. Um, I don't have a whole lot else for tonight. Uh, I'm gonna actually go play some. I may even go play some Long Dark, you know me. And then tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'll probably be on at some point. I got a dinner to go to. Um, and I have to work. I actually have to work in the morning, about 7 hours. So, uh, it's gonna be an interesting night. So I got to get some sleep. But all I'm gonna do is play tonight. But I wanted to give you those two announcements. Going forward, I like the idea. I started renaming these. I'm gonna name if I'm doing gameplay videos like living in low sec. I'm going to keep doing the living in low sec and then put a date number on there. And videos like this, if it's just an update, maybe a quick update, something like that, then I will just put up there two updates as the or what it's about. So you guys will if you don't want to watch them, you don't have to if you're interested. Um, and then last but not least, I thought about this of doing really short videos of events that happen, something that I see that possibly catches my eye and I want to show it and I just want to pop it up here. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do those, but so that's what's going to be going forward. Long term, Eve Eve Fest. um, and I will be dropping notes about that. Short term, I can build some PvP ships, and then medium term, I'm going to start working on some short videos and stuff like that, or be ready to catch cool stuff to show you guys if I see anything. There was something that happened the other day that I think it was where I was almost tackled on a gate, and I wanted to show that, but I didn't want to spend 30 minutes explaining. I just want to say, hey, look at what just happened. So I might do those. It'll take a little bit. I want to plan those out a little bit. So, hey, that's about all I got for today. I don't want to keep talking too much. I hope you guys, if you're in the United States, I hope you have a great holiday tomorrow. For all you guys who have World Cup teams that are out there, you're all still in it. There's only been one game that's been played for most people. So good luck to your teams. And that's about it for me tonight. Fly safe, fly dangerously, fly hard like you want. I will talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye bye.